Hi Collective, welcome to my channel. I'm Crystal, a divine psychic medium here delivering messages to you from the higher realms. So welcome everyone. If you're new, you should definitely subscribe because it's more fun, right? All my readings are timeless, but if you are watching them in real time, then I'm letting you know what's going on cosmically with the energies that I'm pulling in. And when we have these beautiful portals and gateways, you can really take advantage of that energy, right? Well, they integrate when you're ready, right? But the energies still come in. Okay, so like do whatever you want. Okay, so the energy that I'm connecting with is the spring equinox, right? As I'm recording this on 318, equinox is on 319, so we're 24 hours away almost from this beautiful spring equinox gateway that's opening up, and we're into the new moon solar eclipse energy. No, that's coming up on April 8th. We have the full moon lunar eclipse on March 25th that we are within a week from. So this is falling in the sign of Libra. So it's really about justice coming in and balance. So, full moon energy is more intensified when it's eclipse. And I'll let you know, eclipse energies, it's like the universe's way of causing interventions, extracting things out that don't need to be there, bringing in things that do. So this is a very, very beautiful time. I love eclipses, right? As I've been derailed, I have been derailed right before eclipses. Let's just say I've had realignments from being derailed with eclipses, right? So I love them, even though they're very chaotic and very intense, and it's harder for me. I'm kind of all over the place a little bit. I've noticed today in the readings, because when the energy comes in, it comes in so fast for me. As I'm a gatekeeper, I help anchor in these energies that come through these portals and gateways. So on portals, things like that. A lot of times I'm scattered because I'm anchoring. There's a lot that I'm doing with my mind while being here, creating this content, right? If it doesn't make sense to you, don't worry about it. Whatever I feel to talk about, because my channel and platform is for the chosen, 144 light workers, archangels, star seeds, it's letting you know about gifts and abilities that you have, right? So if it makes sense to you, it's a message for you. It's something that you're able to do too. Okay, so for some of you, like, I'm going to be getting guided to other gatekeepers, right? And other good workers. That your mission, for some of you, your mission solely is just to be here, to help anchor in the energy. Some of you, your energy is so high vibrational that you existing and you being here, you change the frequency of our planet just by the places that you go, right? Something you need to start to realize that. And for some of you, you're guided to certain things because of things. Something I'm starting to realize is, like, I've been having a lot of trouble with my kid. I've been talking a lot about him, and like, just like over the weekend, like, he took off and ran away, right? Almost 3 hours away. I had to go get him, and at first I was so upset and everything, because at first, literally, I'm looking into lifts. Not much so he's got to quit this, right? So, anyways, luckily, I had help to get him right. But, I was like, well, you know what? I've never been here before. He's bringing me to new territory, somewhere I've never been before. Maybe there's more of a reason, why I'm being guided so far away to a place I've never been before. The frequency is something right. And I know that wherever I'm guided to, that there's healing, right? That I'm transmuting energy, and just the events and the things that we were kind of detoured, because then we had to take a detour, right? And so it took even longer, to get to him, but I wasn't feeling this frantic energy. Like, it was different. I was feeling a shift of energy as that was happening. Like, I'm not going to get too far into doing that, except know that even things that, you get guided to certain places for a reason. Sometimes it's out of your control, but there's always, like, a higher level and a higher reason for things. I feel that you're going to be finding this out. You're going to be finding things out. Certain things happen for a reason, right? And it also, like, it brought up some resources and things like that because of the city that he was at that like I didn't even know was available. So sometimes you get guided certain places for more resources or more things. It's just the message that they're wanting me to give is that don't look at things just at a surface level. Like there's a deeper reason to why. There's a different it's like for some of you, it's like you have to go somewhere or be somewhere new to get new perspectives, new downloads, new energy. You have to be pulled out. You have to be moved away. And sometimes you don't know why. Sometimes it takes other people to cause movements. As I said with the Chariot, maybe this has to do with alignments. I'm picking up the yin-yang energy, and I've been picking up a lot of deer symbolism lately. And I'm not even playing. I talk about the spirit animals, right? So I took my children out to the splash park yesterday, right? So swing with my kids, and literally on our walk, we'd seen 2 monkeys. When do you see monkeys? Literally, like, I'm in like a bougie town. Like, everybody pushes their animals around in strollers and things like that. But anyway, it was monkeys. 2 monkeys. I seen 2 turtles. On the path too, and of course tons of hawks. But I was noticing things in 2s. But anyways, maybe because I'm getting called to talk about this, you guys should look that up. Monkey symbolism. Okay, this card came right back around again. It looks like the world. Look at that. Ooh, look at all that rainbow energy. I love this deck. This is what I wanted to use when I wanted to do St. Patrick's Day readings. I didn't even get to do them, right? But really, I just, I like to celebrate the different holidays and do different fun things, right, around elementals, things like that. So we always do things surrounding the elementals, right? And the leprechauns, things like that. So we do our little traps, our houses, have a little fun. All right, anyways. It's funny because there's leprechauns. Like this leprechaun in this deck, right? And I really got it because of the rainbows, right? Every card's got a different place to look for the rainbow. And it's kind of like with the message that I'm giving, right? You can see the rainbow on the moon, the rainbow. Where's the rainbow here? The rainbow is in stars. Right above. Can you see it? Above the Chariot. Focus. Oh, it's going to make me mad. It does there and I pull it away. Do you see the stars? Yes. And the flag. Or the top of the Chariot. What am I hearing? The basement is the ceiling to the higher mind. Did I say that backwards? No. The basement is the ceiling to the higher mind. One of my star family members, talks about that. And you're going to be seeing the silver lining and things too, is what they're getting. But you see, finding the rainbow. The rainbow illuminating the world here. The rainbow. You could be seeing rainbows too. It could be confirmation. Legacy timelines are coming together. It's very beautiful. That's what I mean. It's about seeing things from a different perspective. Just show you this again. Look at how beautiful this is. I really feel that there is a coming together. Hopefully it focuses. There's going to be a lot of you coming together. Trying to see what I get here. Like what you're coming together with. What is coming together? It's like each of you carry a certain component, a certain part. And it's like as you come together with like your pieces of like knowledge that you have, skill set, whatever it is, you unlock certain things. And it's like they're showing me like the Rubik's Cube, you know, how you have to move all those components, those pieces together, and then when you, but it's like, it's going to unlock something like opening up Pandora's box, right? For some of you, you're starting to get closer and closer to certain, I felt, you know, to talk about my soul family member, you're going to be unlocking certain things as you get closer and closer and closer, and you start to integrate your energies. Because this is a very, very powerful time of the light workers, the star seeds, 144,000 connecting, right? Uniting. And you could be connecting on levels you're unaware of. Some of you are unaware of how close you are. The Knight of Wands reversed. Somebody thinks that things are not moving fast, hesitant, right? It's the opposite of move. Somebody feels as though there's slow-moving energy. What's interesting is I was getting 3 cards. I did pull my elemental off camera. I always say I need to stop doing that. Because sometimes I'm like, I want to meditate on the energy and make sure I'm good with the energy that's surrounding me before I get into doing reading, right? But the 3 cards is, it's funny, I kept getting fox energy coming out, being very slight owl energy, seeing things from a higher perspective, and patience. Patience is really, really needed here. I have the Empress here. It's funny. It's like she's not wanting to look in the mirror, too. It's one of these things. Like, I feel you're hesitant. Like, just like I've got a beautiful scrying mirror here, right? But I've been hesitant on getting into the scrying, and actually, even though the black obsidian is probably the most safest, right? Because crystal protection, but it's one of these things. Like, I'm like almost afraid. Like, I don't want to get into seeing too much. I don't want to get, like, my daughter's like, you're gonna go and you're gonna get stuck in the mirror, Mom. Like, you're gonna go to another world, like dimension. Like, you're gonna get trapped in the mirror, and. Why I'm saying that is because I'm looking at her, right? And she's not wanting to look at this mirror, and it looks like she's holding up a mirror, but it actually looks more like a tray, but I'm getting like the reflective mirror vanity trays. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, she's not wanting to look at, like, you're not wanting to look at something. I'm just really merely going with the flow with this. Like, it's getting really warm in here too. Hold on. All right. Like, I had to lay down too for an hour. Like, I was just trying to take a break because I felt very scattered with the energy, and that was coming in earlier. And this 6 of Swords is here. I'm getting as they're going through these pillars, right? That's beautiful. And you see the clouds now are the rainbow. Right? There's something with this full moon's going to illuminate something for you. I feel you're coming into, like, I'm hearing you're coming home. You're coming home to some sort of structure. Maybe you're going to be getting some sort of, like, I'm getting, like a lot of ancient stuff's coming in, with, like Atlantis, right? Lemurian, a lot of ancient things are coming in, because a lot of what's coming together is, it's like us light workers and starseeds, like, we hold the blueprints from the very beginning. It's encoded within us, and we're going to be unlocking pieces of the blueprints, pieces of, we hold them to the new world. So as we connect and we come together and things shift and energies, we're going to be unlocking these codings like a puzzle. So that's why it was always meant for us to unite and activate and integrate. So that's why I said for some of you, like, if you make sense of this, is for you. If it's not, don't worry about it. Because there's some of you, you're merely being guided to this for an awakening, and you awaken at different levels. Right? Ace of Cups. A lot of times unlocking needs to happen within the heart. I mean, love is the only frequency. Everything else is but smoke and mirrors and illusions. 3 of Pentacles. A coming together, a collaboration, almost in disguise. They look like they're being disguised. Look at them around the rainbow fire. fire could activate something too, but I'm getting it more as like passion. Maybe working with like candles, flames, things like that. Be careful. By the way, I didn't break that. Like, this was a controlled break. I didn't have another way to get to the candles, to the wicks. There's something about that, though. I always find a way. I don't like it when there's restriction. I'm not saying go and do that. I probably shouldn't. There's probably something against doing that to the pillar candles. I'm just saying. Plus, too, my resources are limited with my lifestyle at the moment. All right. Otherworldly. I'm getting like mothership type of stuff coming in. I'm getting like matrix agents too coming in, really trying to stop this. If you look at this, look at the world, right? But the beautiful, like, to me, that waterfalls always represent like consciousness, because water holds memory, right? But it's like this tree, this, to me, this is representing like the new world, the new earth, you know. It's coming down, it's trying integrate. But anyways, look at these. They look like the MIB, right? The Men in Black, and getting like matrix agents. They have their heads down. I think it's like they're starting to realize, like, some of the matrix agents are starting to stand down because they're starting to realize that this reset, they're not able to stop it. So it's like, but they're really trying to get in, to infiltrate, to try to find out more. So it's all but an illusion. You really need to trust what you feel at this time, because there's certain people that are being deceiving, that are just trying to like extract information, find things out that are not on your side. This could be a past person I'm talking about with the Six of Cups. It's interesting too. Look at the mermaid energy, right? And I'm getting strong Lemurian energies, right? And I'm also very star-seated. Getting something from the Palladians. And some of you are going to find out that you were here from the very, very beginning. Like, you're reincarnated. Like, you've lived multiple lives. You've reincarnated multiple times. But that's why, too, you're a blueprint holder, keeper. Because you were here during Lemurian times, right? Atlantean. That's why maybe you're going to have remembrance of the pillars, or maybe even certain cards can activate certain things, or you're going to have some sort of activation when you're in water source. It could activate some sort of memories, or maybe your dreamscape. Maybe you're going to remember the crystal caves. It's going to be for somebody. And the crystal palaces, as I love to dream there. There's this fox energy too that I was telling you I was getting at very much, Sumerian. Like, it's interesting. They're on a fox here. Look, it's so beautiful as the leaves fall. Something about everything is like triggered. Everything goes according to plan. Like, every single leaf that falls plays a role. Something very significant. Everything is interconnected. And again, you see these pillars, right? And I felt like, like, love is the only frequency. Everything else is trying to block that out. Everything else is but an illusion of that, of the frequency of love. Four of Swords. See the rainbow love, the energy coming in. Something with tombs here. Something is going to be awakened. Look at the Three of Wands here. There's something off at the distance. The wands are each wrapped with the rainbows. Alright, sorry, I don't focus too much trying to get it to... Getting your divinely protected to pursue your dreams, your passions, your desires. There's just going to be so much that's revealed. Like, time's up. It's time for legacy timelines to come together. Divine unions are set to commence. A lot of divine unions, people could be waking up to them, realizing them. I already showed the Empress. Here's the Emperor. I'm feeling that an Empress, a lot of the Empresses and Divine Feminines have already, awakened first, and now the Emperors are. A lot of Empresses awakening activated the Emperors. So a lot of Emperors could be healing trauma at this time. Eminent. 3 of Cups. So union and celebration is here. Wow, look at this. Is off with his head. It is fully rainbows, right? If somebody was in a dark energy or the shadow side, love is taking over. It's interesting, I'm perceiving the Knight of Wands in a different energy. I was in a reading today where somebody else was receiving the Knight of Wands in a different energy. Could we be mirroring energy? Because I don't often receive the Knight of Wands in a different light other than, the player energy, non-committal, things like that. And I could perceive this one in another way. It's just somebody fully focused on passion and lust. But no, immediately I've seen it in a different light. Somebody's seeing something in a different light, in a different way. Somebody's awakening the frequency of love. It's changing. This is somebody that completely decide to change their perspective on love and how they want to pursue things. Just, there's a big change that love. It's because a huge wounding is being healed that is activating somebody's heart chakra, which is allowing their chakra systems to get into alignment and to get direct downloads and guidance from source. And by doing that, it's bringing in massive downloads, remembrance. Lovers and the 2 of Cups. And this is about loving themselves. Somebody didn't love themselves. And if somebody doesn't love themselves, then they can't love another truly or let another one in, or it completely changes the trajectory of somebody's life when they start to pour love into themselves. So I feel this is a huge trauma and a wounding that needed to be overcome, right? It's finally realizing, the awakenings that somebody's going to be going through. Finally realizing that we're but in a matrix, right? That we've been under so much control that have been trying to control us. So when you finally break the matrix and you get out of that, realize that you're able to create your own reality. But you have to constantly battle the matrix agents and the world, right? But it's about seeing things in a new light, right? But you have to pour that love into yourself first, and then that's how you align. This is what's happening. So that's why these sacred unions, divine unions, they're colliding. They're already starting to interlock and integrate. And they align and integrate in higher frequency and timelines before here in the 3D matrix. So this is already happening on on a cosmic level that you might not even be seeing it. And that's what I mean. For some of you, you're not even realize it's happening or it's been taking place, and all of a sudden you're going to realize that, oh my gosh, it's already been integrating. It's already starting to materialize, physicalize. Things are being eliminated. It's like the universe is starting to conspire and work in the favors, and certain things are happening because things are integrating on other realities and levels. Tower moment. See, the matrix agents are trying everything they can to block. That's why, if anything, that's why you often hear the devil comes to you stronger and harder when you're almost there, because it's the matrix and the agents that are trying to block and stop the universe from doing its magic, right? Nine of Cups. What is the second time I've seen this spirit animal too? I don't know what it is. You need to look him up. Oh my gosh. There's something with the knights. I almost wanted to call them ponies, but then there's a frog. You see, it's interesting. They're on different animals and stuff. What was the last one? A fox? The knights? All the knights are coming in. All right. I'm going to leave this reading here. I'm sending love and light to all of you. Definitely watch whatever you feel guided to. Whatever you feel guided to. If this reading didn't make sense to you, don't worry, because I feel that this was definitely on a higher level for a lot of for those on the leading edge of consciousness, right? And that are starting to awaken to higher levels of frequencies. So maybe this will integrate at a different time, right? But this is definitely intense energies. I feel a lot of what's happening. Yeah, a lot of the devil and demonic forces and matrix agents, devil agents are going to be revealed within this equinox energy that is coming through. It's gateway. It's opening up. The full moon and the full moon lunar eclipse energy in Libra. This is going to be a very, very intense week for those of you catching this in real time or for whenever you catch this reading. It's such a beautiful energy. It's exciting. A lot of you too, it's letting go of fear. For some of you, that's what it is. Just dropping fear, dropping control, letting the universe do its magic. And for a lot of you, just surrendering to the universe, to the divine, letting the magic be created. It's eliminating the dark forces and the illusions. It's like when you stop leaving a door open for the devil to be able to get in, and the entities to be able to get in, it eliminates that doorway. They don't have control. It lets the universe come in even stronger and harder. And for a lot of you, like, it's going to be happening anyways. The eclipse is the universe's way of working with you and course correcting you anyway. So go with the flow, right? Stop trying to control everything. Love and light to all of you. Bye.